Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, help support the show. Get yourself a Fade to Black T-shirt. 2 T-shirts, two ways to get them. And the links are below. Everything's autographed. Everything includes shipping. And you can become a game changer and get a Fade to Black T-shirt and, of course, River Moon coffee. The links are below. Become a Fade or Not today. An amazing week on Fade to Black. Last night we had Alec Navala Lee with us. Tonight, Taji Amin joins us. We're going to be talking about, he's a TV host and presenter, and we're going to be talking about his recent UFO incidents in Puerto Rico tonight on Fade to Black. Tomorrow night, Robert Wagner is with us, Lucid Dreaming. And then Thursday night, Geraldine Orozco. She is back. We're going to be talking about your life force mastery. All of that and much more Thursday night with Geraldine. And there you go. I've got 6 major events coming up in 2024. I've got the Anunnaki TV premiere here in Los Angeles on May 12th with Billy Carson. DisclosureFest, Stairway to the Stars at Castaic Lake here in California, June 10th through the 12th. The 2024 Conscious Awards in Miami, Florida. That's August 3rd and 4th. It's a whole weekend event. Then Contact at Sea, the cruise to Alaska, September 6th through the 13th. Then I'm going to Egypt, and that is October 3rd through the 14th. And then Peru and Bolivia with Brian Forrester, November 15th through the 27th. The links for everything, tickets are selling out, so you need to get on board. I don't want anybody to be disappointed. Don't wait. Links are below, and I'll see you out there all around the world. Let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1985. The Coca-Cola Company announces that it is changing their formula for the first time in 99 years. With the short-lived New Coke. 3 months after New Coke launched, 79 days, Coke's original formula returned. Yes, it was one of the biggest product flops in history. Here's your fader fact. Ryan Gosling was almost in the Backstreet Boys. That's right. He initially turned down the offer, but then later changed his mind and reached out with a yes. His call was never returned. And that is your fader fact. Let's get to the breaking news. The sun put on quite a show this morning, blasting out not 1, not 2, but 4 solar flares in near perfect harmony. And NASA's Space-Based Solar Dynamics Observatory caught it all on camera. You can check it out. The quartet of eruptions came from 4 regions, all facing Earth, by the way. 3 sunspots and 1 magnetic filament, separated by hundreds of thousands of miles and linked by near invisible magnetic loops in the sun's outer atmosphere. Sympathetic solar flares are triggered when instabilities rapidly travel from one region to another along the magnetic loops that join them. Now, we're going to have to wait and see if any of the ejected material from the supersynthetic eruption will impact Earth, as there is a possibility of an Earth-directed coronal mass ejection. The most likely impact dates are April 25th, 2 days, and April 26th. NASA's Voyager 1 probe is once again sending readable radio signals back to Earth after engineers fixed a computer glitch that caused the spacecraft to malfunction. And this happened back in November. For the first time in 5 months, Voyager 1 is now transmitting usable data about the health and status of its onboard engineering systems back to the planet. And NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory announced everything yesterday. However, engineers have yet to fix the software that enables the spacecraft to return science data. So the question is, did they fix it or not? Right? Okay, but that's the press release. German surfer Sebastian Stüdner may have broken his own record for riding the biggest wave in history earlier this year. The monster wave in Nazaré, Portugal, was provisionally measured at, check this, 93.72 feet, pending ratification. If confirmed, the wave would eclipse Stüdner's current record of 86 feet set back in 2020, also in the fishing village of Nazaré. 100-foot wave, man. NASA has added another country to its growing list of international partners committed to responsible moon exploration. On Friday, April 19th, Slovenia signed NASA's Artemis Accords, becoming the 39th country to affirm their cooperation in future space endeavors with the moon and beyond. The Accords establish key principles for guiding peaceful and responsible space exploration in line with the Outer Space Treaty of 1967. And remember, that also includes rescuing astronauts. Experts at Mount Vernon said last week that archaeologist Nick Beard and his team have discovered two intact bottles that still had, along with liquid, some of the cherries they contained and that they were buried about 250 years ago. The area of the discovery was believed to have once been a storeroom in the basement of George Washington's home at Mount Vernon, Virginia. The cherries were probably picked at Mount Vernon in the 1770s before the Revolutionary War. The bottles, imported from England, strange, right, before the Revolutionary War, dated to the mid-1700s and were likely buried around 1776. No word on the expiration date on the bottles. Mount Ruang in Indonesia erupted last week and sent volcanic gases that reached the stratosphere, our atmosphere's second layer. The eruptions ejected a massive ash plume and sent some volcanic gases more than 65,000 feet into the air, all of this according to satellite estimates. Once in the atmosphere, sulfur dioxide and water vapor combine to form sulfuric acid aerosols that remain in the stratosphere for up to 3 years, reflecting sunlight back into space and causing global temperatures to cool. Yeah. And finally, I'll leave you with this. A Belgian man was just acquitted of drunk driving. This happened yesterday because he suffers from ABS, auto brewery syndrome, which is a rare condition when the body produces its own alcohol. 3 doctors who independently examined him confirmed he suffers from ABS. In the verdict, the judge emphasized that the defendant, who was not named in line with local judicial customs, did not experience symptoms of intoxication. The police court in Burgess, yeah, I said it, in Burgess, which acquitted the man, is not commenting about why the driver was pulled over in the first place. Yeah. Lisa Florin, a clinical biologist with the Belgian hospital AZ St. Lucas, explained that people with the condition produce the same type of alcohol as the one in alcoholic drinks that you drink, but they don't feel its effects. If your doctor tells you that you have ABS, you'd better make sure that they didn't say IBS, which, that's right, can cause ABS. Now, I'm not making this up. It's a real thing. And it's important because now you can tell your friends why you can't be a designated driver. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. Now, I want to remind everybody tonight on Fade to Black, Taji Amin is with us. He's in Puerto Rico filming a TV show, and he's had some UFO incidents occur. We're going to go through all of that tonight with Taji. I'll see you on Fade to Black. But for now, all I've got is Go Backley Tappy.